Welcome back, followers and fellow makers. Well, this video is pretty much an update as to what's happening with me. When I left full-time employment back in June of this year, 2021, I asked myself a question. What is going to be my niche? As a matter of fact, I asked myself this question quite a lot of times, for quite some time, a few years. And there's a lot of videos out on YouTube right now, which is all about finding your niche. How does one do that? Well, I've stopped watching those videos because I think in this case, the niche has found me. That's right. Not always do you have to go and find your niche, but sometimes it will come and bite you on the bum, which this one has for me. So, what is this niche that I'm attempting to make a living out of? Well, ever since I was a kid, I've always been interested in bugs, spiders, anything creepy, crawly, unusual. And I've been an amateur collector over the years. And well, I put up a video a few weeks back about capturing a spider web. I saw someone do it on YouTube one time. And so I thought I'd give it a go. So I gave it a go. Thought, yep, that looked all right. Now it needs something else. I've got a butterfly in my cupboard. I've got a spider in my cupboard. So I went and raided my own little collection. Threw a butterfly on there, threw a spider on there. I even put a stick on it because it just needed a stick. Now, I thought that looks pretty good. I wonder if I can get something for it. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace. Well, bugger me, it sold that night. I thought, well, that was all right. So I had another one. So I tried it again. Well, that sold the next day. And that's where it started. So, this niche. I think my niche is insects, spiderwebs, spiders. I'm loving it. Look, I get to play with dead bugs. I get to play with spray paint cans. What boy doesn't like doing that? And I also get to be creative. Because I don't just want to display insects. I want to create an experience. So, while I have this beautiful workshop, not all this work for this new niche is done here. Let's venture inside to our little studio and I'll show you just how much this niche is starting to take over most of the time that I have. Look, I'm loving it. I want to continue doing it. Let's go. Okay, here we are inside our house. Inside our house is where we have our dust-free studio. When I say we, there is myself, obviously, Nexus Dawn Studios, and the Pistol Pencil, which is my other half, Michelle England. She is a creator of acrylic laser cut brooches, and she's also an illustrator. So look her up sometime, do yourself a favor. So back to my niche. How is this niche taking over everything I do? Well, we needed more room for this niche so that I could keep creating. We used to have just one table that we both worked at in the middle of the room. We had to get a second so that I could spread out and basically put my dead crap everywhere. However, this dead crap will hopefully earn us some money. So how else is this new niche filling up my time? Well, I had to create a table for all my 3D printers, all 4 of them. Yes, they are sitting idle because they are covered in more dead stuff. I got a lot of arachnids and beetles drying for commission works and pieces that I will be selling on my page. Geez, Tim, what's your page? Well, I'm glad you asked. See, I had to create an additional Facebook page because of demand. Now, I'm capturing spiderwebs and I'm making creations with these captured spiderwebs. So I had to come up with a really inventive name, something that really tells what I'm doing. So I came up with, are you ready? Captured Spiderweb Creations. So with this new page, Captured Spiderweb Creations, I really had to knuckle down and start creating. And it's I tell you what, it doesn't feel like a job. When you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. So what have I been creating? Well, as I said, I don't just want to display a butterfly in a frame, a spider in a frame, just by itself. And of course, captured spider webs is a big part of my creations. So I want to tell a story. As I said previously, I want to create an experience for collectors and admirers of my creations. So an example here is this little fellow, titled Fairy Tale Lost. It tells a story. Picture tells 1,000 words. So he's obviously a fairy. He or she is obviously a fairy, a very unlucky one. And basically, yeah, a large orb-weaving spider has just finished it up. Granted, it's not the happiest of stories, it's not the happiest of fairy tales, but it is evoking a response, an emotion in some people. This piece here, it's a recycled clock, titled, I'm sorry, it's just your time. I got feedback from a woman in America, and basically she just said, I love this piece, but it made me cry. I thought, yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. Not just make everyone cry, but evoke a response in people. And that's what good art does. It invokes a response. Like a good sculpture, you want to touch it. I'm terrible when I go to the local art galleries and I see a sculpture that I love because I just want to touch it. And I want these creations to tell stories. Another one here. I like to have a bit of fun with some of my stories. So this one is titled, Oh Good, my first dinner guest this evening. And yes, you can just see the spider is rubbing his hands together in glee. Now, I know it's not for everyone, but I'm finding there's a lot of people who really enjoy it. So I thought, well, how much fun can I have with these things? So I thought I'll go a little bit further. Our favourite web crawler. I was able to find this toy of Spider-Man, a friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man. And I thought, I really want to do something with a superhero. So I threw old Spidey into the mix. And well, the first one I made, it sold really quickly. Granted, that sort of fun, it's not for everyone either. And I have had commission works where people just want something displayed. One in particular, my latest one, it's this large Atlas moth. And yes, it is a two-sided frame. So I had to create the frame in which to put this lovely specimen in. And the people who give me these commissions, I'm meeting a lot of really interesting people, a lot of amazing people, lovely people. And the support I'm getting from all my followers is just amazing. I have regular buyers who have come back and bought up to 5 different pieces on 5 separate occasions. I have a big range so far and I'm looking to expand it. So one piece in particular, pocket watches. Inside the pocket watch is a lovely beetle. So here's also mounted on a spider web. Baubles! They started out as Halloween baubles. Now they're going to be Christmas baubles. Soon they will be New Year's Eve baubles. And then Valentine baubles. But anywho, there we have it. They come with beetles, butterflies, and also a spider web inside. So, what is next for this creator in the world of captured spiderweb creations? Well, I do enjoy doing spray paint artwork as a hobby. One of my pieces right here. So I've started to incorporate moons, stars, nighttime scapes with butterflies, moths and spiders. So far the response has been pretty good. Now another piece which I want to keep moving on with, which I don't actually have one to show you as yet, showing how popular they are my little coffins. So they're about 30 centimeters tall. And as you can see, I mount butterflies, moths, spiders, and spider webs in them. I have 2 versions at the moment. One is what I like to call What a Lovely Night. And the other, The Graveyard Shift. So where do you go from there? Well, of course, you go bigger. So I will be making a limited run of a 40 centimeter larger coffin. I will incorporate some spray paint artwork into these because I have so much more surface area. Hopefully a bigger spider, hopefully a bigger butterfly / moth. So that is where we are at. That is where I am at in my current lifestyle change. So thank you again. Please hit subscribe. Please hit the like button. And come and check out the Facebook page, Captured Spiderweb Creations. Drop us a line if there's anything that you would like, and I will do my best to accommodate in any way possible. So, thank you again, and see you on the next video. And remember, let's keep creating.